Today, I'd like to talk to you about passion and determination. Something that I feel very passionately and determined about. Sorry. Um, it's important to talk about it and to look at your own level of it because of the way we live today. So many things that used to take forever and consume people's lives happen with a click, a swish, a scroll. It's just so easily, and it's unfortunately giving a lot of people the impression that things can happen relatively easy, and the things that really matter are things that take a crazy amount of determination. And if you've got the passion, you'll be willing to endure that. I'll give you an example. I was coaching a baseball team, and my baseball team shows up in another God shot. But anyway, I was never that good at baseball, and these kids desperately needed a coach. And part of practice is the coach will hit out to the players in the infield and the outfield, ground balls, fly balls, so that they can practice catching and throwing. And what happened is that at the very first practice, okay, I couldn't hit the ball to save my life. I would be constantly throwing it up, swinging, and missing. And I'm like, what? And I couldn't figure out what was going on. I mean, I was never good at baseball, but I was never this bad. So I just was determined to just keep doing it. I said, the last thing these kids need to do is see a coach that gives up. And at the same time, they also don't need a coach to oh my God, we have a coach that can't even hit the ball. How is he going to guide us this season? I just kept going. I said, I'm going to do this until I figure it out. Well, eventually, after 2 hours, no, it didn't go 2 hours, but after a while, one of the kids says, Tony, maybe if you throw the ball up a little higher, it'll give you more time to, swing around and hit it. Kid was exactly right. That's what I was doing wrong. I wasn't throwing the ball up high enough, so by the time I'm swinging around, it already landed. That was exactly what I needed to do. But that baseball team went on to lose almost every game that summer. But we ended up winning the championship. Okay? Because in the playoffs, that's another God shot story. But a lot of the kids said to me, Tony, we learned that day never to give up on ourselves or anything because we saw in you that determination, and we, had to find that within ourselves. So they attributed that day to getting, okay, this is it. You're not going to give up no matter what happens this season. Be that way. Do not expect the things that matter in life most to happen easily. If they do, you enjoy them, and you get a break, and you just enjoy that. But be willing as somebody who falls on their face, pick yourself up, and keep going. Okay? There's so many inspiring movie scenes I could quote right now. I like to use the one from Rocky Balboa. Okay? It's not about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and just keep moving forward. Okay? Maybe I'll work on a Rocky imitation for a later video. Okay? So ask God to help you be that way. Just to be that kind of person that pursues your life's purpose with passion and determination. Let Jesus be that passion, that love for others. I love those kids. I wanted that baseball team to be a good experience for them. They all needed it in their lives. Their home lives, their community was not good. And they needed something positive, and I knew I couldn't give up on them or on myself or on God. Love you. God bless.